this has worked.
Yeah. So let's just say it was. So let's right. So let's just say it was. Yeah.
Oh, I have to start talking. I'm gonna start talking to see if it's working. It is working! Yay! Okay. I'm still learning OBS and stuff, so that's been a struggle. But I can turn this down a little, maybe, and then I can turn myself up more. Let me just double check, make sure that sounds good. Dylan is in chat. That means we can get started. Myself up more. Let me just double check, make sure that sounds good. Yeah, sounds pretty good, man. Awesome. Well, sweet. Okay, so today we're gonna be playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I have Andrew here because I didn't play. I watched a video on the original. I watched a series on the original Stanley Parable, and this is the extended version, if you will. So, when it came out, I loved it. I loved it so much. It is so. It makes your head just like blow up into pieces, and so I really like that in a game. It's a choose your own adventure game, which means that we'll be having to make a lot of decisions. I'm gonna keep the chat open. We'll be keeping the chat open if you want to let me know your decisions, because I do know some of the endings. The original game had 19 endings. This one has 42, so I'm not gonna know most of them, which is really exciting. But for the ones that I do know, I don't know them all really well. Like, I can't. It's been years since I've seen that video, so I'm just gonna be opening it up to you guys to kind of figure it out here. But in case there's like some problem with the stream, like, you know, it's just taking too long to get. Hello. I don't want to call anonymous. Thank you. Yeah, in case there's some stream latency or there's just nobody on, I have Andrew. So, we're good. If there are any problems at all, please let me know in chat, because if you can't hear the game or you can't hear me, that might be a problem. So, let's do it. I already love like the title screen, because it's a computer, and then it's a smaller computer, and then it's a smaller computer. Let's do it. Their catchphrase, the end is never the end, is never the end, is never... Yeah, you get it.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Not wrong.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, so what's really cool about this game, I see your comment. Oh yes, the answer to life, the universe, and everything is the number of endings. It is, actually. The story gets really interesting. So the really fun part about this game is that you can choose whether or not you want to listen to the narrator. So this is my office, right? Obviously, I've been working for an entire hour, which I don't know how he didn't see that as a red flag in like 15 minutes. But we get commands from the narrator. He tells us to go out of our office, and when we do, watch, like,
All
we'll
of his
talk
co-workers
next.
were
So
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So now he wants us to go to the meeting room. So we kind of have to decide whether or not we want to listen to the narrator, because we don't know if we can trust him. So
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
yep, they're all gone. So whether or not we decide to listen to the narrator is kind of the first major thing you can do to kind of determine where it is that we're going to be going with the story, which is really fun because the narrator kind of makes this game. He's so funny. So I think the meeting room is this way. It's been a very long time. What does that say? Sales sales in this quarter. Projections. Who's that guy? Woo! This does not make sense. Coffee mug on the floor, coffee mug on a chair.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Here we go. Okay, so it is Tatooine. You're right, Dylan. He said it's blindingly bright outside. I think it's just like this is the future. That's just the sun now. These are actually sunroofs, or what are they called? No, skylights. These are skylights. They're not windows. They're lights. What am I talking about? So, Andrew, the narrator wants us to go into the door on the right, or left. Sorry. He wants us to go into the door on the left, so we have to decide. Right. We're going in the right?
Yeah.
We're going. Dylan, can you confirm? Are we going on the right? You have to give it a minute. There's a big delay. Correct. Okay.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah, I did.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Sure, why not? Man, look at it.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
So admirable.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Oh, yeah. What does this say? What is it about this place?
Really, really worth
Weeks
it
I've
being
spent
here in the
here.
room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers
I
have
need to look up that
mysteriously
note
vanished,
again.
here you
That's
sit
weird.
looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's getting sarcastic with me, but this room is the most admirable room
At
I've
this
ever
point,
seen.
Stanley's
so this
obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall
Hey!
personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Okay, that is uncalled for. Yeah. We can move on, fine.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Because when you hit an ending, it'll reset. I think there could be an ending if we stay in that room. So I'll remember that. What did he say? He said go this way?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I see. This is definitely new. I've never seen this room before.
Go down.
Should I?
Yeah.
Should I?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not listening to this guy. This is new. I know this is new for sure. The red button's just too tempting. We have to.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
No, I did not.
He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Oh, yeah.
So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Wait, what if you went down again?
From here, it's,
Bradley,
left.
what if you went down again? Because the button...
Okay, he wants us to go... Okay, no. So once you leave that room, it gets rid of it. He wants us to go left. I'm going to wait a minute to see if one of these other doors is going to open up. But... yeah, here, let's just go left for now.
Oh, no, it's to the right. My mistake. No.
Yep.
No,
Yeah, I
not the
thought
right.
so.
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
That's why I love it.
Let's see. We went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, you
I've
could-
got it
you
now.
could tell the
This
drama trend
story
I'm
is
streaming.
absolutely,
Why not?
definitely this
That'd
way.
be fun. Ooh. Hello. Is there... There's definitely not somebody in there. Generator. Okay. I want to go back up the elevator.
There's not even an up.
I want to go back up the... Alright. Oh my gosh, look at this. What?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding?
Pirate?
It's all rubbish now. The whole
Employee
story completely
pirate?
unusable. How about rather than
employee
waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Okay, so it's resetting us to the beginning. I think we should just go right back there. Okay, hold on. I think if we... This guy sounds like the narrator from Pocoyo. He does, you're right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
I'm
memo.
gonna go directly back to that room and see if the same thing happens, or if it's just gonna be... Because it's either gonna move me on to something different, or it's going to just, like... That was an ending. I don't know.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
Okay, it definitely was
No, I
not an
restarted.
ending.
I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No.
Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago.
Oh my
I know for
gosh.
sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the
door
story.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have a choice here.
Go
We could
back
go-
in the door that we went in last time.
You think so?
Yeah, I think.
You think we should go right back to the room we were just in?
What if it was different though?
That's true. That's true. Here, let's try it. That's probably gonna lead us to a lot of different endings then. Oh, it is different. Oh no. Oh no.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on.
Yeah,
I
no
can
kidding.
promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we just... do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by
What?
starting
Okay.
over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
This is reminding me of like the back rooms. You know, like how it endless rooms. I believe.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
and I
could
mean,
it
don't
mean?
quote me on this, but I think
Stanley
there was a
decided
back
to go to the
rooms
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
reference
memo.
in the thing. Oh, we're up to 4 viewers now. Thanks, Dylan. Sweet. How are you guys? To catch you up, we're playing the Stanley Parable, and we're choosing to completely disregard everything the narrator is telling me.
Okay, yep, it's worse.
Okay,
I
yeah,
might
there
be
were definitely
remembering
doors
this
here.
wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we
Is it
missed
gonna
anything?
change? It's definitely gonna change. Come on. Oh, let me see if this room's still the same. Still the same, yeah.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
That's crazy.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
It's gonna change again, I'm telling you.
What just?
Yeah, no. I like the corner, actually. The corner's nice. Okay, so right off the bat, we're getting a creepy ending. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Now this...
What is this?
Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this
Yeah.
the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Casey's in chat.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely
Just
forgotten what we were supposed to
quoting
be doing,
Dwayne
how about
Johnson right
this?
and left today.
You win! Congratulations!
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying
You
it.
put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good
No.
job.
Rowdy, you can sometimes open doors.
Oh,
by
no.
Get me out of the
I
cabin.
don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
No, I'm a failure.
Some
Come
people
on.
win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what
The
might
door's
happen
gone.
this time.
Oh, no.
I
No,
have
no,
to
no.
restart.
Okay, so it's restarting us. Doesn't want me to get lost. Now there's a Stanley Parable adventure line.
I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure
Got a
Line.
trademark and everything.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
So I do know that there was a line ending in the last game, like the original Stanley Parable, not the Ultra Deluxe. And I believe there are multiple endings if you choose to stay on the line or if you go away from the line. So I don't know if this is the same thing, because like for example, this door is open. It wasn't before. So we can either choose to go to the meeting room or we can go follow the line. Kaylee's in chat? What is up, Kaylee? So Drew, what do you think? Should we go
Just keep going forward.
keep going into the meeting room or follow the line?
Don't follow the line.
Don't follow the line. We completely hate this guy. Yeah, so the doors are still gone.
I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Okay, so we can't. We gotta have to go back, I guess.
No, you shut the door. Oh no, it's open.
That's good. I mean, because there's so many. There's 42 endings to this game for the people that are just catching up here. So because of that, I feel like if there was 2 endings right now, I mean, we've already been playing for like 5-10 minutes. At that point, it would be hard to get all the way back here to remember the different endings we could get. I mean, it's not impossible. I remember
The
exactly how I
line
got here,
knows
but
where
Wait,
the
Bradley,
story
go
is.
back and
It's
turn
over
out
in
one of the
this
doors.
direction. Onward, Stanley,
it's
to
question
destiny. Nope. Here's a
oh,
thought.
weird.
Wouldn't
Look at a
wherever
billion.
we end up
4B7,
be our destination,
4B4.
even if there's no story there?
437.
Is the story of no destination still a story?
I guess.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey
what's
such that a
behind the door?
destination is inevitably conjured into
exit out of-
being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence
what?
rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
So
You know what? I
we
think
are
what we
following
need
the
right
line.
now is a bit of
Narrator's
music to
having
lighten
an
the mood.
existential crisis. This is the Stanley Parable I remember. Now this is some line music. Yes! Here we go. Wait. 007, let me in. Come on. Dang it. Dang it, I want to be James Bond, man. Come on. This reminds me a bit of the Minecraft map, sit in a room and do nothing. Oh yeah. This definitely gets a little meta, a little crazy. 432 peer reviews. What's back here? Financial records. Corporate imbalances. Monthly ledgers. Personal files. Budget analysis. Man.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. I mean, it's a very nice fern. It must have been hard to design.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Wait, can we go back to the meeting room? Back to the meeting room. Bring me back to the meeting room. No, it's not gonna do anything.
Still missing the doors. Did we make a mistake following the line? Perhaps we could have found the story on our own.
Ah, dang it. I thought that was gonna do something. That's fine. We'll follow the line like good boys and girls. So I wonder. So there are. Oh, it's the room again. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there are a lot of good endings in this, a lot of bad endings. I want you to go ahead and put a vote in the chat. He sounds like the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. He does. You're right. Drew, do you think this is gonna be a good ending or a bad ending?
A good ending.
You think so? I think it might be like a reality explodes ending. That's my vote.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted
Line wants
you,
us to be
after
here, man.
everything we've been
Don't
through,
question him.
You... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
This is a long ending. Normally it...
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right?
Yeah.
Why can't we make up our own story?
I'm with
Something
narrator
exciting,
guy.
Daring, mysterious.
Yeah.
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
This game is so confusing.
Whatever it might be, Stanley.
Like, look at this. That's a
I'm
hallway.
ready for it.
Oh, that is nuts.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like
Line's
to
gotta
veto
roll
the
the
line
story,
from
man.
having any role in our awesome new story.
I know,
No
this
lines
guy
or monitor
sucks.
rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
When he says it has the little trademark.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
'Kay.
From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
Sure.
In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
No.
Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to
this way.
go, there must be a reverse
as fast as I
door
can.
that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination
This is, I mean, I'm going to be streaming this
with
game
that
more because there are so
counter-inverted
many
reverse
endings.
door's origin.
So we'll
starting
probably
from
have a
the
day where
right,
we just
let us
listen to
ask,
everything.
will taking the right door lead us
We'll
to
probably
where
have a
we're
day where we
going?
just go with
And
everything
since
he
the
has
answer
to
is
say.
clearly
But today,
yes, then by all
not
accounts,
that day.
the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
okay, so he wants us to go into the right door. Is he gonna let me open? No. Okay. The confusion ending.
Oh, hold up. What's this? The confusion
You've been
ending.
playing the confusion
You're telling
ending
me
for
that's what
17
this
minutes
is?
and 40
It's
seconds.
all one giant ending, and we're supposed to restart the game what, eight
In the maintenance
times?
room, enter the mod room, narrator resets the game.
really how all
Discover
this
2
goes?
door room now has
It's
many
all
additional doors. Aimless
determined?
wandering, second restart.
So now,
Find the line
according to the
again.
schedule,
Fifth
I
restart.
restart again.
Sixth
Then what?
restart.
Am I just
Find an
supposed to
identical
forget?
replica of the office.
Well, what
that's
if I don't
begun
want to forget?
deteriorate.
My
There's
mind
no
goes
longer an
blank
office.
simply because it's written here on this.
Find a
this
bookstore,
thing.
get bored and leave.
Whoa.
Narrator restarts the game.
Well,
the narrator's
who
gone.
consulted
After a long
me?
time,
Why don't I
Stanley
get to
dies.
decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this?
Ooh.
Is it really? No, it
Okay.
can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want
This
the game
game,
to
this
keep
game is called
restarting.
the
I
Stanley
don't want to
Parable
forget what's
Ultra
going on.
Deluxe, Katie.
I don't want to be trapped like this.
It,
I won't restart
there was one
the game.
originally
I won't do it. I won't do
In
it.
I think it was
won't do
2013
it.
that would have had all of the
And the timer
probably like
stopped.
19 endings, and
Does
then they
that mean,
re-released it with way
Did we
more
do it?
endings. So I'm
Did we break the
playing through it.
cycle? The
I saw
whatever
some of
it
the
is that
original
made
ones,
this
but we're
schedule.
playing some of the new ones.
How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Huh.
So,
So the narrator's a good guy in this one. Sometimes he's not.
I guess
Sometimes
now we
he's a
just
bad
wait,
guy.
you know.
But
I suppose in some way that
He's-
this is a kind of story.
I mean,
wouldn't you agree?
I
I'm
think
not
he
quite
doesn't
sure
want to
if
be
we're in the
gone. I don't think he
destination
wants us to
or the
die.
journey,
So
though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination.
That's right.
So I hope that's where we are.
Oh, timer
right
stopped.
now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you
I think that was it. I think that's ending 1 down. I think we got the confusion ending. I mean, we'll see. That may have been a
all of
restart.
his co-workers were gone, what could it
We'll go
mean?
back to the meeting room and see.
Stanley
if-
decided to go to the meeting room.
weird
Perhaps he had
still.
simply missed a memo.
But I think we did it. I think that was it. Yeah, we're back to normal now. So now that we have one out of 42 mini kits obtained. You guys remember in like the old Lego games where whenever you got a mini kit, it gave you like part of a build, and you had to build something? I think we should build a Batmobile personally. Okay, so he's gonna ask us to go into the left door, I believe, right
When
door.
Stanley
No,
came
left
to
door.
a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, so most of the game's endings are separated by these 2 doors. So there's a ton of them on the right and there's a ton on the left. And if you listen to him, like for example, if we go on the right door, we can not listen to him a ton of times. If we go in the left door, we can listen to him a bunch of times. Last time we went into the right door and then we didn't listen to the first thing that he said. And that's what got us the confusion ending. Listen to the guide? Okay. All right. Yeah, let's be sheep for a minute. Let's see what he has to say.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Dang it.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
All right. Yeah, let's get a look at this meeting room. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let a ball up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively. Ah, shoot. Hold on. Using slides to reassure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header. Throw some bevel on all that text. This will ensure a calm work environment. Aw, everyone's unique. You most of all. Thanks, guys. Numbers on this slide. Slides, charts, and slides. To do. Synergize core value expenditures. Shift global market Is that parade? Yeah, there's an E under that. Monetize free to play. Bi-quarterly post review. But I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers. More water cooler heaters. Charts need to be more hip to appeal to teenage demographic. Throw something in the ideas bin. That's a trash can, okay? Room closet? Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Do we stay in the broom closet? Or do we listen? Dylan said listen. Should we listen or should we stay in the broom closet?
No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Can you jump? We cannot jump. We can't jump.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Alright, Katie
He
says
wasn't
we're
even
staying,
doing
so we're
anything.
staying.
At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
Something
As
to
it
interact
is,
with.
he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Okay, if nothing happens, I do believe, because there was a meme a long time ago for the first
still in the
game
broom closet?
that there was
Standing
going to be a
around
broom
doing
closet
nothing?
ending, but there
Why?
wasn't.
Please offer me some explanation. here.
And
I'm
so there was a
genuinely
video
confused.
I saw that I think I'll look into it, but I think we have to bring something into the broom closet to get the broom closet ending, because they actually
You do
did add
realize
it to
there's
the
no
broom
choice
closet
or
ending.
anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley
alright, we'll
walked
leave.
past the broom closet,
Bye,
at least
jeez.
you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
Go
Coming
down.
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, so we got another one here. Are we gonna we listened to him the first time? Are we gonna listen to him the second time now?
No.
No? Do you think it'd be easier to go with everything he has to say first and then work our way back? No? Maybe you need to bring the fern into the broom closet? That could be it. I have no idea what the fern means. Listen? Okay, yeah. Let's go with Katie. We'll go, he said upstairs, right? We'll go upstairs to the office. Let's just see what happens if we listen to him all the time. I can't remember the ending on that. Executive bathroom. Oh, yes. I've got the feeling. Money's for stealing. But not yours, of course. Say, that's a lovely purse. Extreme bathrooms. What does it say on there? Oh, come on. Let me see. Dang, okay. We have a legitimate Time magazine. This is great. Look at that. Actual civilization. Beautiful. Alright, boss. Can we touch the computer? What is this book? The beige pages.
Bradley, what are the other two double doors that aren't open?
We can try opening them. That is new. So, in the original game, I don't think these doors were here. But let's go to the boss's office first. We can explore that soon.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Yikes.
Shocked,
Bradley, isn't there a
unraveled,
book that you
Stanley
can
wondered in
pull out?
disbelief
Standing on
who
his couch.
orchestrated this.
Bradley, isn't there a
What
book
dark
that you
secret
can
was
pull out
being
from one
held
of
from
the
him?
bookshelves in a
What he
room?
could not have known
One of
was
the
that the keypad
opening
behind the boss's
Punish.
desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
You should really shut up sometimes, narrator. Thanks, now I know
Bradley, there's a
everything.
code box.
Piano. Hold on. Let me just stand on this.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to
Making
input
computer
anything on the
noises.
device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was
Bradley, there's a
2845.
There's a code box right there.
Yeah. We'll put it in a second. I'm laughing at the fact that like the boss could walk in. And I'm just standing here like,
2845.
yes, you wanted to see me, sir? I don't know. I feel like that's funny. Is it not? Anyway, 2845. Let's get out of here.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
That's not weird. Link Plus. Sweet. Okay, so there's an elevator. He hasn't told us to go down though, so I don't... That's the thing, is I want to fully listen to the narrator here.
Well, I think he purposely made...
Yeah, I think this is the only thing here, so let's go down. You know, sometimes the manager goes into the secret mine elevator he has in his office.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Ooh, was the
Why did
the
he
building
feel this
holding us
now,
back?
when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Have we been mind controlled?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Called it!
Mind control factory.
Okay, so this is... Alright, this is really going to test now how much we want to listen to the narrator. Because the narrator is telling us to walk into the mind control facility, but there is an option to escape.
Oh,
We're gonna be going...
go in the mind control factory. You go in there and you destroy the mind control machine.
Destroy the mind control machine. Okay. Proof Bradley is a Simpson? Yeah. Oh, no, I've seen those videos. Those are crazy. Yeah, it took me a second to get the reference. No, the Simpsons always predict things. That's funny. Yeah, no, let's see if we can destroy it. I wanna legitimately see what happens when we listen only to what the narrator has to say, instead of choosing our own decisions.
Press the light button.
And I remember that some of that was in the original. I don't remember how much of this is new.
Bradley, press the light button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television
Wait, look
screens.
up.
Okay, so this is
What
actually
horrible
the...
secret did this place hold?
That's
Stanley
funny.
thought
Bradley,
to
look
himself.
up.
Did he have
Maybe
the strength to
the
find out?
scaffolding.
That's the scaffolding we stood on. So,
Go for it.
earlier when we got the confusion ending, we were on top of this scaffolding right here, and all these screens lit up, and it said, "What? How'd you get here? You're not supposed to be here yet." So I guess that's how we get here.
The adventure line led us there.
Yeah, there were all these little scaffolding down
Oh.
here. I remember that.
But
Security cameras.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Fired.
Their true nature revealed.
It's that guy.
Each bore
Where's
the
Pirate?
number of an
There's
employee
Pirate.
in the building.
Pirate's gotta be
Stanley's
important.
co-workers.
We probably can
the
find
lives
Pirate.
of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally
Which one is
monitored in
427?
this
Hold on.
place
Let's
where
find it.
freedom
Let's
meant
find it.
nothing.
427. This is us here. Turn back on. Come on. That's our office. That's cool. All right. Let's see. Boop. Come on.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really
Whoa,
been
whoa,
under
whoa,
someone's
hey,
control
hi, hello.
all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
My job is just pressing buttons on a keyboard. Like, that's not even me being like poetic. Like that was literally my job, was just like testing buttons.
No. He refused to
Yeah.
believe it. He couldn't accept
No.
it. His own life in someone else's control?
Never.
Never.
That's not
it
me.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
I'm no
was it even
sheep.
possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
No.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content.
Control status
Walking,
offline.
eating, working. All of it
You have to
monitored
go
and
into the
commanded
power
from this
factory.
very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yes.
Blow up the machine and leave. You actually get to see.
Facility. What is going on down there? Here, I think he wants us to go to the facility power room. So let's go here
Yeah,
first.
that's where I think where you destroy the machine.
Mind controls idle, awaiting input.
Oh yeah.
What does that say?
It is where you destroy the machine.
Mind control system.
Go.
Proof Andrew is also a Simpson. We're
When at
all
last
over
he
this
found
game.
the source of the
I'm telling
room's
you.
power. He knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I can't believe for like such an amazing mind control facility. Like they're literally holding hundreds of people captive with a massive computer room. And there's just one button right here that's like, off. I guess there's an ending if we turn it on as well. I don't know what happens then.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
I can't look around.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been
so
seeking.
this is,
But
I mean, this is like a
perhaps
really
his
happy
goal had
ending.
not been to
I
understand,
feel like there might be.
but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Right.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
I mean, that's
Stanley
the
stepped
true.
through the open door.
Okay, so that would be listening to the narrator. But I want to see what happens. Like, maybe can we go back? Can we save the people?
No, you can't.
All right, then we'll go through. Not today, just because we just did that ending, but
Stanley felt the cool
next time we
breeze
need to
upon
come
his
back
skin.
and hit on. I wanna
The
see what
feeling
happens.
of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before
This
him.
definitely looks nicer.
This was exactly the way,
Than the
right
original.
now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
That's the true ending. Okay. We got an achievement in the bottom right there. The true ending. Alright, let's see what time it is. Yeah, we got time. We got time. Let me check the stream, make sure we're not like not going nutso here. Oh yeah, we have plenty of time. Plenty of time. So let's I don't know which ending we should try for this time.
All of his
go all the
co-workers
way
were
back to that
gone.
room, but go
What could it
down
mean?
the stairs.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Think?
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I think we should wait with that one. I think we should come back to the mind control facility a different day, so we can see what
When
happens. if we try
Stanley
something
came to a
different.
set of two open doors,
Because I saw the
he
trailer,
entered the door on
and the
his
trailer
left.
has some crazy new places, and I really want to see how we can find them. So
Bradley, go down the elevator, like the thing in the right.
what happens? So he wants us to go left, right? Last time we went right, we immediately went down the elevator. What if we go past the elevator and see what happens after that?
No, what if we go down the elevator and press the down button again?
No, I think that would just lead back to the same ending. Because once you hit the elevator button,
This was not the correct
there was no way
to the
to.
meeting
There was no
room,
more
and
decisions
Stanley
you
knew
could
it
make.
perfectly
Walk
well.
right past
Perhaps he
the,
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Employee lounge. Don't even
Wow.
care about it.
Yes. this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, so...
It wants you to go
Okay,
down.
so last time we went in the first open door on the left,
He shut it!
and we went right down that service elevator. So let's not even... We are fully disregarding the narrator this time. We are not going to listen to a single thing he has to say. We're not going in the door. We're going in this one. Bye.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years
Bradley,
ago.
This is going to be funnier.
Bradley, when
Way
you're on
funnier.
the elevator, jump onto the scaffolder.
You're right. You can do that. I remember that. Let's see here. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift. $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift. $5,000.
How are you gonna pay them that? Because you're dead.
Wait, can I?
You can die from that, and then
I'm pretty sure there was a gate here last time. Should I try it?
No.
No, we'll come back, but I think I can get through that door. Maybe I can get in a truck or something.
That would be cool.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about
See, we
nothing
can
but
jump
you
off to get over
all
there,
this
but I just
time.
want to not
There's
listen to
someone
him.
you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Yes, you jump
Someone
Hold on,
you've
hold on.
forgotten about.
Someone you've forgotten
Please,
about.
stop trying to make
Oh, yeah.
every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her. Okay.
This is it, Stanley.
Go into the
Your chance to redeem yourself. To
Wait, go
put
in
your
that door
work
that's shut.
aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Aw. Well, I'm sorry, her. If the narrator wants me to go find you, I'm not listening. So
That's the right door, Bradley. Don't
no,
answer.
this is the only.
Stanley.
This is the
You
only
need
thing.
to be the one to do this.
That
to
was the only
reach
decision
out
we
to
could make.
her.
No, there
If
was
you can
another
truly place your faith in
door.
another,
Wait, open the door.
then pick up the phone.
We're unplugging the phone.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible.
Bradley,
Let
go
me
open
double
the
check.
door.
Can I just get
It's
out?
definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white.
You can't
roll
fool me.
credits.
I'm not married.
Not picking up the phone.
I'm
is
not
actually
married.
somehow
Get
an
out of my
incorrect
head.
Course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Huh.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Instructional video. Yes.
Choice. It's the
This
best
is new,
part of
for
being
sure.
a
Has
real
to be.
person.
I don't remember
But
this.
if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work
Break it into a
forgetting how to
hamburger?
read.
What is this? Cloudy with a chance
Which
of meatballs?
choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack.
Right, Drew? My goodness. Is it
Excellent.
4:30?
Making
I'm supposed to
choices
be
on
having
a
a back,
regular
sack, and
basis
crack.
is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
What the?
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices
8
per
choices per
day.
day.
Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices
feel
are
it's a
actually
reflection
meaningful
of what-
and whether you'll ever
on
make
the
a
kinds of
significant
games that are like,
contribution to the
you
world,
need to go
just
this way.
remember
Exactly.
that in the
Yeah.
vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts
No, we're not
and
listening to
problems are
anything.
materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Infield exercise. Okay, so we are not going to listen to
welcome
anything
back.
he has to try
You
to
may have
help us.
noticed that this room has begun to
Rather, look, they're
deteriorate
surrounded
as a
by
result of
farmers.
narrative contradiction.
Narrative
but not to
contradiction.
worry.
Top,
now that
top,
you're properly
top.
informed on good
Stop,
decision making,
stop.
we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes
Look, the
ago
walls
and
don't
see what the
matter,
correct
Bradley.
thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay, so we're not going to learn at all. We are going to completely disregard
Wait, turn
everything.
that way, yeah, Bradley, turn that way. And
Just try to go right back in.
no, turn. Turn to that door. Yeah, walk forward. Turn again, and go into that room, right there.
This room? I don't
Yeah.
think so. I don't think we can. Yeah, it's locked.
It wants you to go back, but this time jump.
Now
Oh,
that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Okay, so we
Imagine
definitely
the
have to
main
jump off the
character
platform
dying
soon.
senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all.
Can
We
we
just
open
need to
the
get you
door?
home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is
Bradley,
not
just
well equipped to
jump
deal
right
with
off
reality.
As soon as you get onto the floor. Oh, he put gating all around it.
I was trying to see if I could open it. That would have been funny. Alright, we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're going all the way back. He wants me to pick the left door. not
Almost
going.
there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real
I don't
world.
want to go to the real world.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means
Wait, turn
choosing
behind you
responsibly
and open
and
that door.
always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Nope.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you
Whoa,
do that?
whoa,
Quickly,
whoa.
hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
We're too late. Look at this locker.
Wait, Bradley, go back.
Okay, so I think we have to go back and then just keep making the wrong decision until we destroy reality. Can we not? Surely we can. Come on. Let me make every wrong decision, please.
Bradley,
Whatever.
go in the door on the
Whatevs,
right.
guys.
Bradley, go in the door on the right, then leave the door on the right. I mean left.
Yeah, no. We could try it, but I'm still gonna not listen. Meeting room?
Oh, it's ruined.
It's okay.
I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of
They're
that? What did you
everywhere.
think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it?
Oh, yeah.
To know
Come
that
on.
my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game
No,
down.
no, 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 no.
I have to.
No. You can't destroy reality if you've already destroyed it. That's true.
Oh, I'm here.
Whoa,
I'm still
whoa.
here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever.
I am.
Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What,
gosh.
did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something,
wait, I'm gonna
there's a
see it.
damn good reason for it.
I'm gonna see if he
That
tells
thought
me to do
hadn't
something.
even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
I'm actually almost 18.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious.
I did.
It
And
would
I
have been
got
so
the t-shirt.
perfect.
Let's do it.
I worked so
Come
hard
on.
on it. I tried so hard to make... is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
It's time
When
to destroy
Stanley
the
came to a
universe.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ready? Go, 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 go. Come on.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Is behave exactly as Stanley would.
I think it's
That
shortening
means
a little,
choosing
so-
responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
There's gotta be
Just
an ending
follow
for
my
Keep
lead
Going
and
in
you'll
the
be
Right.
fine.
Surely.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly
try it one more
and
time.
always
If it's
putting
not
the
doing
story
anything different,
first.
then we'll have to
I'm
go
quite
left,
sure
but-
you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead
I
and
really
you'll be fine.
want to
All
go right and see if we can
When Stanley
truly
came to a set of
we can
2
truly
open
get
doors,
through without
he
listening to a
entered the
single
door
thing
on
he
his
says.
left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Yeah, okay, it's
Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and
just, like,
always
jump out
putting
the
the
window.
story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
we can try it. Boo, now it's back to normal.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Go down the stairs.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
He's removing my choices. I get it. Okay. He's not
Open that door.
I feel like you'd like the game There Is No Game. Yeah, this is very much like There Is No Game. I love There Is No Game. So he's gonna be removing my choices, I think.
Try to go.
I can't go in the executive bathroom. Are you kidding me?
Try to go in the double door.
Whoa, boss's office is different.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
most expensive
Shocked,
boss.
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
Voice receiver.
Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115.
Night Shark
Was this the code to open the
115.
door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
Okay, so
He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
we're not doing it. You can't make me. I'm gonna stand right here. I'm gonna crouch on your tiny little bookshelf next to your staircase.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
No.
He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
You can't make me.
I bet you in like 5 minutes if you just stay there, he's gonna trap
I'm
you
sorry,
behind
is there a
just the
problem?
door.
You didn't mishear me, did you?
Heard you loud and
Please
clear.
speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step. Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door.
Whoa, weird.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
Look at the
Stanley,
texture of
please.
my face.
I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important.
Whoa, cool ending.
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make
This
is
is the
just fine.
I won't tell you what to
You can't
do.
be
This
wrong
is
here.
the
We
you're
can
not
work
my
together.
dad
I'll
ending.
accept
That's
whatever you
exactly
do.
what
I
ending
simply
this
need you
is.
to take that step forward, please. Choose.
You're not my
Do
dad
something.
ending.
Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it.
Okay, let's find.
So,
As the credits are going here, I'm gonna look up
are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
the path to get to a really like new ending. I want to see
It's okay, I can wait.
Stanley
Time to
Parable
decide. Time to make sure your choice is
new
correct and it's the
endings
best choice. That's all.
path.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Okay, there are a lot of endings, so I don't want to know. Okay, so let's not mess with it right now. Let's just keep playing. But next time, I'm gonna have my cousin look through the new paths and kind of give me a little guided research of like, hey, this would be a really funny one. Till then, I think, let me see what time it is. We probably got time for like, probably got time for one or two more.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So we have the choice now between left and right endings.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
Okay,
left.
so we could go back to the wife. We could go like to the phone. We could go to the scaffolding. We could go left again and hit the escape. 3 out of 42 mini kits obtained. Exactly.
I want to go to the staircase that takes you to the boss, but then you go down.
Yes. Okay. Okay. I like it. I like it. Let's go left to go to the boss, but then let's not listen and go down the staircase.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he'd coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nope. Ooh. There's a note there. Hi, Alani? Huh. That's probably lore right there. Fire hose. Is that car on in a closed
But Stanley
space?
just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm
1, 2,
dreaming!
B4.
He yelled.
I'm
This is all
dreaming.
a dream. Oh,
I'm
what
dreaming.
a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His
That's
co-workers weren't
because now we can
actually
just wake
gone.
up and we'll be fine.
He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
True.
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Whoa!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a
Has this
voice
guy not seen
describing
Infinity
me,
War?
thinking
I've
about
seen
how
this
it's
movie
describing
before.
my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Weird.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
Has to be.
Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago?
Yeah.
How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Man,
So
this is
he
getting,
closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself
this is
to
getting
wake
nuts
up.
here.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
That's honestly why I
the
think this
fresh
game
air
is
of the
genius.
world
Is it's
outside this one.
they have
Let me
so
wake
many
up,
different
he thought
endings,
to
you know,
himself.
that like
I'm through with
we have
this.
so many places they
I
can
wish
take
it
this
to be
story.
over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
So we do have a wife then.
My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Eesh.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Ooh.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Mariella.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
Oh.
It was comforting to
It's
think
a
this,
wonderful
and
life
in
ending.
a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people
That
whose
guy wasn't
impressions
seeing
of
no
her
angels,
would affect
man.
her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it
Sad
was
ending.
only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Oh. All right, we got time for one more. One more. Drew, pick it. Pick it. What are we doing?
Going for
But duh. Yeah, we have to go forward, but
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
there's probably other things that we can do besides going in the doors. Like,
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
what happens if we don't? Like, hold on. I just want to see what happens if I stand here for a minute and don't pick a door.
Go to the door on your left, actually.
Go into the left one.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not gonna say anything, I don't think. So let's just, yeah, we'll go left.
I want to do
Yeah, we have four out of 42 mini kits. We're officially,
Yet there was not a
well,
single
not
person
officially. We
here
are
either.
almost.
Feeling a wave of
We are
disbelief,
almost
Stanley
10%
decided to
through
go
this
up
game.
to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, so we're not going down.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, so now
Go into that other room.
let's go into this room. Yeah, I agree. Elevator. Yes. What is? Oh my gosh. Business strategy. Just pointing a gun to a panda's head. No. No. Oh my gosh. Okay, are we going up or are we going down?
Up.
Up. I think that is a decision we can make. Okay, so we're going up.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, okay, cool. So we have a new choice now. We can go up or down the elevator. Stand in the broom closet and do nothing. I'm gonna look into, because I think this is a specific way you have to get the broom closet ending. So I'm gonna look into that to make sure I get it right and we don't just sit there. This, however, this is some absolutely fantastic elevator music. Just have to point out. So bright. Recommendations from the Oversight Committee. A short history of the... where is that? Hello? There we go. Hello? Okay,
Down.
let's try it again. I wanna go up. An envelope. Here, can we open the envelope? There's no buttons. I was supposed to know what floor we're going to. Okay, we can try going down, I guess. Because whenever I hit this, it just takes me back, doesn't it? Yeah. Let's try going down. space. That's not gonna work.
What if you press the up button and then press the down button? Like, press the up button. No. Go in the elevator, press the up button. No, press the up button. Press the up button.
Yeah, we just gotta jam the elevator real quick. Alright, come on. Hold on, I hear the narrator for a second. The narrator's just going with the music. That's funny. And the narrator's just sighing. Huh. Okay. Hold on, let me see real quick. I'm stuck in the elevator. Stanley Parable. Let's see. Dang. Okay, so the elevator room doesn't mean anything is what it says. So let's just begin again real quick. Yeah, I broke it, literally. So, I think they said that, I'll look into it, there might be a secret ending with the elevator, but they said it's really just meant to be a relaxing room.
Stanley decided to go
weird.
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
left.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it
Go on a
perfectly well.
scaffolding.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
Scaffolding?
employee
Let's do it.
lounge first,
Let's do it.
just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following
We still have to see what's on
directions,
the other
it's
side
incredible
of
he
that
wasn't 5
door.
years ago.
4.5 mini kits obtained.
Look,
Let's jump
Stanley,
off.
I
Let's
think
jump
perhaps
it.
we've
Do you think we
gotten
should
off
do
on
it?
the wrong foot here. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Good job, Stanley.
Okay, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. Okay, so Dylan, if that was half a mini
Stanley was
kit,
alone.
that was the other half. So
Finally,
now we're up to 5.
This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
What, wait, what did he say that was different? Do we have to go
When
back?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Because he said something
and Stanley
different.
knew it perfectly
He said
well.
something different.
Perhaps
Maybe
he
if
wanted
we-
to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Don't jump.
Okay, what's something that would be safe to land on, though?
Wait, look around.
There's a door down there. Maybe on the boxes?
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do,
Wait,
Stanley
out of
leapt from the
42.
platform and plunged to his
Wait.
death. Good job.
Alright. Okay, we will... This is it. We'll jump off of the
his
scaffolding that
co-workers
goes
were gone.
onto the little
What could it
platform
mean?
there.
Stanley decided to go
And
to
then
the
we'll
meeting
we'll
room.
call it for
Perhaps
today.
he had simply missed a memo.
This was a good stream though. I'm liking being back here. This is
When
fun.
Stanley came to a set of two
You know,
open doors, this was not the
I
correct
don't
way to the
normally
meeting
talk
room,
while I'm playing
and
video
Stanley knew
games.
it
This
perfectly
is-
well.
This has been
Perhaps
good
he
for
wanted
me.
to stop by the
It's kinda,
employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It's kind of harder than it looks.
Stanley
you know,
felt
trying to
lightheaded,
make
butterflies
up
in his
reactions,
stomach.
but
eager
I'm
to
getting
get
the
back
hang
to
of it.
business,
I
Stanley
get
took
better
the
as I go.
first open
So
door on his left.
it'll get more and more authentic as I get better here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years
Won't be
ago.
any forced laughter or
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
nope. Oh, dang it! Ah,
In his
boo,
eagerness to
boo,
prove-
boo! No, no, no. Okay. All right, we have to wait. We have to wait until it goes
Stanley
right
had
over
never
it.
seen the office this brightly
Dang,
lit.
that is
Was it
frustrating.
a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Dang it!
When Stanley came to a set of two
we're
open
going.
doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting
Yeah,
room,
I know,
and
I know.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, so we are gonna jump off of
Look,
this,
Stanley,
and
I
then
think perhaps
we're
we've
gonna call it
gotten
a
off
day.
on the wrong
I don't
foot
know
here.
if there's
I'm not
more
your
than one
enemy,
decision
really,
back
I'm
here.
not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult.
I'm
but
pumped,
the fact is
'cause
that
this
the
one's
story
kind of-
has
this
been
one's kind of
about
like a
nothing
secret
but
ending, you know, it doesn't
all this
seem
time.
Obvious.
There's someone you've been neglecting,
Let's wait.
Stanley.
Let's wait.
Someone you've forgotten about.
Wait now.
Please. Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you
Zero.
that convinced that I
None.
want something bad to happen to you? Why?
have to have a key.
I don't know
Oh,
how to
okay, we gotta
convince
find a
you of
key
this,
card.
but
We gotta
I
find a
really
key
do
card.
want
Noted.
to help you, to show you something beautiful.
There's got to be a key card in the
Look, let me
beginning
prove it.
office.
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Danger, danger everywhere.
Wait.
Oh, this is great.
Down the stairs.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
I remember
Stanley
this room
walked through the red door.
Go through the
Ooh.
blue one. Go through
Blue
the
door? Blue door?
Yeah. Yeah, you have to keep going through the blue one, and he gets really mad, and then something really funny happens.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
now. Yeah, we gotta remember to get a key card.
What?
I
Eventually-
still don't think we're
Oh, watch, turn
communicating
around.
properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nope.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out
The
there?
line
You
in the
wanna
waiting
find
room
out
was
what
changed.
lies at the end of this road,
Interesting.
you
I didn't
chosen
realize
world.
that.
Don't let me stop you.
Whoa.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically
Completely.
for you?
Theater.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into
It
that?
does look like a
Well, I
giant
did.
movie theater. You're
And in
right.
the end, it was all for nothing because this is what you wanted to see.
You can
Help
see
me
the
here,
large
Stanley. Help
scaffolding.
elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see?
Vehicles,
Skill
skill
trees?
trees.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
New design.
There we go. A third option. This
Whoa.
already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
Should we go third
ahead,
option?
Stanley. Take it for a spin.
We gotta go third option, right? Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there.
Please rate
Now,
your
Tell me about your
experience.
experience
Rated
with
a
this new
one.
version.
Something really
Would you
fun.
say
A
that the
Rick
game
roll.
benefited
We need
from
a Rick
allowing
roll
you
in this
more
game.
Choices?
He's,
Feel free to be
Dylan
honest.
said a
Rated-
Rick roll
that
would have
was
made
rated
this
a
game
one,
better.
rated a
Feedback.
It's
One?
funny.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could
shows
be
you
improved to
things.
more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Oh, that's great. Do you know that 21.3% of players
Wait,
skip
look.
the intro sequence?
Bradley.
Only the worst
Stanley.
3% of players
Yeah.
chose the blue door. How long does it take you to get to the correct door?
Bradley, go back into that texture and rate him a 1 again.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard
No.
helps you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No,
Perfect.
please.
Let me boot it up. In this game,
Oh
the
my
baby
gosh.
goes left towards danger. You
No.
click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game.
Do we press
All
the
about
button? Do we save the
desperation and
baby?
tedium of endlessly confronting the demands
Do we
of
save the
family
baby?
life. I think the artwork
Yeah? Okay, we'll save
will
the baby.
really
We'll save
take
the baby.
notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your
What
experience.
happens if the baby?
No.
What happens if you let it burn?
You're supposed to let the baby burn.
What happens?
I'm sorry. Everyone look away. Everyone just... I can't.
You heartless bastard.
I'm
Did you do
sorry.
that because you hate babies or purely
No, I
just
just hate
find-
you.
Fire!
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done.
Bro, I'm sorry,
It's
man.
over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Where's he taking us?
I think it's Minecraft.
Minecraft?
Yeah, there's one Minecraft.
I think there is
Ah,
Minecraft. I think you're right.
fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you
turn
are
on
meant
the
to
light.
play as a creepy man
This is
spying
a
on
game. I
innocent
don't know this
civilians below you from up high in your creep tower.
miniature
Perhaps for
house.
some sort of twisted erotic
Chlor
purpose.
talks.
Yes, that
Regular
must be it.
bleach.
What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything
Puffs.
about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture
I love
outward and
Space
see what else is out there.
It made the Minecraft door opening sound. Okay, I was assuming this was going to be a short ending. So we'll definitely have to end after this, but... Staircase, we gotta go around. What's that?
It's an outhouse.
To the outhouse.
We need to
Outhouse
find
percent.
Shronk. We need to find Shronker Man.
Yes, where's Shrek?
Shrek just comes out there and starts
Oh
chasing.
no, it can't be.
Bradley, you're going the
Wow,
wrong
this
way.
game's beautiful.
Bradley, you're going the wrong way.
True, we have to go to the outhouse. Outhouse percent. This is the true ending. Once you meet Shrek, the game, like...
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off. Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions.
Come on,
no
let me do
path
the
to follow. You
outhouse.
can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it.
That's
We're out of the woods
hilarious.
now, Stanley. Okay,
look,
I'm going to get us
septic
out of
tank.
here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice,
big,
insurmountable
insurmountable
walls.
Jonesy Light.
Okay.
Oh,
I
that's
think
funny.
This will be just the thing.
That is so funny. Rocket League?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just
And it's
a nice
actually
big
Rocket
box
League as
that
well.
you
It's not
can
even a
run around
ripoff.
in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if
That
you
is
manage to get lost in
hilarious.
this game, I
Oh
will
my
be
gosh.
phenomenally impressed.
Okay, so now we have to. You told me if we get
Okay,
lost,
so what
you'd be
exactly
impressed.
do we do here? Let's see. There are
So we
lots
have
of
to get
cars here
lost.
in the back, but obviously there's no
I think if we go to the
racetrack.
center, it'll spawn a
Okay,
soccer
I'm seeing
ball
that
and we can
there's
get a
ball
goal.
of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball?
Sports
Stanley,
ball.
I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun! We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together.
Run the bases.
Yes, I think surely
Touchdown
we must.
together.
Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Hello, Father. We are streaming the Stanley Parable. And apparently we just got stuck in Rocket League. It's a very confusing ending. You probably can't see
Are
yourself.
you doing it?
Are
Are you winning? Is this fun?
There you are.
Is it better than my
you on the
miserable little
internet?
story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one
got a
ball
robot.
generates a certain amount of
got a
raw
robot he's
adrenal
interacting.
pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
we're doing
I'm going
great.
to try it out. Here
This
comes
game is
another
Where
ball.
does the
hilarious.
ball go? It just disappears.
What?
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more.
have
I'm
to have more.
insatiable.
Spawn
More.
more balls.
Oh my gosh, look at all the balls.
See, I have so many brothers. That's what my mom was like when she wanted to have just more and more boys. She was just like,
More balls.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley?
Wait, Bradley,
You
go
having
on.
fun?
You know where the
Is this
ball
a
I
new
like
video
this better than
game?
regular Rocket League.
Well, I sure hope
I
you're
feel like
having
the
a
game
good
would be
time,
way
because
more
guess
fun
what?
with like
It's over.
multiple balls.
That's right. Your little fun comes to
Ah,
an end.
boo, come
This
on.
is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you.
You
Without
did.
rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And
Whatever.
since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who
Oh,
knows?
narrator's
You're an
leaving.
inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley.
The narrator's leaving. Okay.
I'm not gonna get a ball now.
Okay, so I saw that when you hit the ball, then it drops down, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna jump into the goal and see what happens. I just like fall off.
Hold on. What are you doing?
He's back.
Whoa!
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write
beta
a story
test
without
room.
me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
It's like the inside of like an IKEA or a Home Depot or something. Whoa, whoa!
You fell and you landed. And then
This is creepy.
I think you have to keep
This,
going.
I mean, this is definitely.
A beta.
No, I mean, this is a bigger ending than I thought it was gonna be. We're going a little over time here, but I gotta see where this is going.
Oh, it's so dark.
Oh my gosh. Okay. It is dark. It is very dark.
I can barely see orange.
It's Aperture Labs from Portal. You're right. I'm with you. I'm with you, Dylan. I wish there was a Shrek %. I mean, they got Rocket League. How hard could it have been? The movie hasn't been anywhere
if
for
Mr.
like 20
Beast
years.
can get a Shrek collab, how come this game can't?
Exactly. Thank you, Andrew.
You found your-
427. 427. We're back. This is my office. Is it?
Wait, close the door.
This is not my office. What is going on?
Close the door.
Okay.
Because it's a beta room. You can't.
I wonder what he found.
Huh.
If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world.
There's more games. Like he made a mine.
Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
Yeah, in the original, they take
Once
you to
this
Minecraft
ends,
instead
after
of
it all
Rocket
comes to a close, then I'll be back.
No, I think it's.
The end will be here soon.
I think it's just a random
Very soon.
choice of
League.
game.
Ooh.
I can wait.
Huh. I can't move. Is that it?
Let's see. Wait, I want.
That's it?
Wait. Check one more thing. Is the door still there? The beta door?
No, they probably got rid of it. Just lock myself in my office.
Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Okay, we're definitely gonna see what that happens next time. Apparently, you can just lock your own door. That is amazing. Okay, so what did we learn? What did we learn?
It's nuts.
Deets nuts, yeah. No, I've been impressed so far with the new Stanley Parable. I don't know how many of our endings were from the original game and how many were from the extended. I definitely know from the trailer that there are so many that we have not seen yet. But man, this is fun. I definitely have to get a part 2 going at some point. I'm thinking I'm gonna try staying on the Saturday schedule. I don't know if that's gonna work long term forever, but I'll find a day. I want to get back to streaming because this has been super fun. 6 out of 42 mini kits obtained. Major shout out to Dylan, who stayed with me this whole time. Bailey is doing something right now, and he normally helps me with troubleshooting. Carrie wasn't here today because she has work. So thank you, Dylan, for coming in clutch, helping me make decisions. Shout out to Drew. Drew, say hi to the people, or bye to the people.
Bye.
I needed somebody to help me make some decisions. But like Dylan was saying, we have 6 out of 42 endings, which means like we're only at 7th through the game. So definitely, I don't want to be next time we come back, because it might not be, the next stream may not be this one. We may go to a different one and then come back. But I'm really enjoying this, so I'm definitely gonna try and do this one soon. I'm definitely gonna try to come back with a plan. You know, I don't want to know the endings, so if Bailey can kind of look into it and find like some really crazy endings and kind of set us up with an episode a little bit, yeah, I'm really liking where this is going. But until then, I want to thank you guys all for watching the stream and for coming out. For all the people who came in kind of partway through, to Kaylee, to Katie, helped me make some decisions. This was super fun. And so I'm really glad to be back. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.